friends. Velma here from Leaders Pathway, the place where leaders go to grow. Today's episode is about one of the most valuable tools that you will ever have. And no, it's not your email signature or your ability to wrangle a spreadsheet. It's actually your ability to connect with others. Have you ever had a moment at work where someone just rubbed you the wrong way? Maybe they were too blunt. Maybe they seemed distant, or maybe, if you're honest, they reminded you of someone who's been a thorn in your side before. If you want to improve relationships at work, my friend, you earn trust faster and you get more buy-in from your team when you learn how to connect better. But first, let me tell you a little story about a woman named Beverly and a box of migraine patches that changed everything in the workplace for me. Now, Beverly and I, we weren't exactly besties. In fact, we were opposites in just about every way you could imagine. Where I zigged, she zagged. We didn't agree, didn't hang out, and definitely didn't go out of our way to be friendly to each other. But one day, I was sitting in her office for a meeting, and I could tell something was off. She had her head in her hands, and she looked like she was just one loud noise away from flipping over the desk and running out of the office. So I asked, "Are you okay, Beverly?" And she said, "Well, I got a migraine. I think I need to reschedule our meeting." Now, I wasn't mad about skipping the meeting, but later that night, I kept thinking about Beverly. I just couldn't get her out of my mind. You see, I used to have migraines too. I know what it feels like to have those severe painful headaches, and the kind that when the light feels like fire and the sound feels like some kind of jackhammer that just won't power down. I remembered a patch that I used to get from the nearby pharmacy, and it wasn't a magic pill, but it would help with some of the pain. And the patch was called migraine ice. It doesn't matter what it was, but the thing was, it was a game changer for me. And so I had a decision to make. One part of me said, don't bother. You don't even like each other. Don't go get her a box of that migraine patch because, she won't appreciate it. But then the other side of me said, but you know what it's like, Velma. And this could be a simple way to show Beverly that you really do care. So the next morning, I stopped by the store on my way to work, and I picked up a box of migraine ice. And in its brown paper bag, I left it on her desk. The note that I attached to it said the following: "Hey, hope you're feeling better. Migraine ice helped me when I used to get migraines. Hope they help you too." Then I went back to work. A day later, Beverly came down to my office. Oh boy, I thought this is not going to be a good day. But, friends, to my surprise, it turned out to be one of my better days. As she walked into my office, her face was glowing with a big smile. "Thank you," she said. "The migraine ice really helps, and I had no idea, Velma, that you suffered from migraines too." Now, y'all, that moment cracked open the door. After that, Beverly and I didn't just coexist. We started to connect. We shared ideas. We even laughed together. And it all started with one simple step. And that step was a shared experience. That's the first and most powerful step in building connections in the workplace, is when you find what you can share. Find that common ground. And in my case, with Beverly, it was migraines. But it might be a past struggle that you and someone has shared, or a current challenge, or a quirky hobby, or even a favorite snack. Food always brings people together. But see, when you find something in common with someone, even someone who rubs you the wrong way, it changes the way you see them. It softens the edges, and you become someone that they can relate to, not just report to. So, I want to challenge you this week. Think of someone at work that you've struggled to connect with. Instead of focusing on your differences, look for one thing you have in common. Ask a question. Share something about yourself. make space for connection. Because, see, when people feel like you get them, they're more likely to trust you, listen to you, and want to work with you. That's more of how leaders connect and build relationships, is they find common ground first. So start there. And if you've tired of the workplace tension, disconnection, or just feeling stuck with someone on your team, don't settle for the surface level relationships. See, you were meant for more than that. You were made to lead with connection. And if you want some help uncovering what's getting in your way of how to communicate and connect better at work, I'd love to talk with you. So click the link in the show notes to book a free discovery call. Or you could visit leaderspathway.com and click the link Book Your Call. Let's stop giving ourselves a headache and start connecting better in the workplace. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be present. And you have to be willing to see what you have in common with the people that are right in front of you. Well, that's it for this week. Even if that someone is a Beverly in your life, and even if it starts with a box of migraine patches, go ahead and make the connection. Find something in common. And until next time, keep leading, keep smiling, and let's keep connecting for better workplaces, relationships. I'll talk to you soon. This is Velma. God bless.